this is Christina Armstrong with 2CN News, and I'm here with Khari Lemuel.
I was just a boy when I felt this feeling inside. I knew.
He's a local Chicago independent artist, really more national now. Could you tell us about your starts in starting music? Where did you learn how to play? How long have you been playing?
Well, my name is Khari Lemuel. I've been playing music since I was about 3.5. I started playing cello, learning under the Suzuki method of instruction. And since then, I went to several music conservatories and did college for music education. And now I'm still touring and working with youth and recording and composing.
What types of projects have you worked on? What type of music do you do?
I do soul music, but since I'm a composer, I work to really diversify. So you'll find elements of Latin music, you'll find elements of rock, hip-hop, reggae, everything, you know. And I really work to be multi-dimensional, multi-genre, and fuse as much as I can.
And what type of work do you do with youth?
I do a lot of teaching. Mostly teaching and mentoring. So I teach all instruments. I went, school for music education, so I had to learn all the instruments well enough to teach.
How many instruments do you play?
I can play anything. You know, I like to throw a number out there, 13, but that's more the number than I can play anything. So.
Can you describe kind of the Chicago music scene, Chicago art scene?
Chicago is just like any other place. It is what you make it, you know. I mean, you can be in New York, but if you don't make the best use of your resources, you won't be efficient, you won't be successful. And I think it's the same way in Chicago. It's not a lot of industry here, but there's a lot of people here. And if you are organized, then you can do very well.
What artists have you already played with?
I just came out with a record with Eric Roberson. I know he has a big name. It's in all the Walmarts and in all of the Best Buys right now. And it's overseas. It was released overseas first in Europe. And the UK is doing very well in the UK. But I've done some stuff with Stevie Wonder. I've opened up for Eric. Oh gosh, what's the guy's name? Fertile Ground. There's a lot of the neo soul cats I've done a lot of work with. Isaac Hayes when he was alive, rest his soul. So I've been out here for quite a number of years working on music and elevating the people with the music.
How many years?
Several years. Definitely over 15.
And who are your biggest influences?
It's hard to say. My influences are alive and not alive. You know, I get a lot of influence from people who are not alive. but the guys who are alive, Frankie Beverly, Sam, well, he's not alive. Forgot. Sam Cooke, let's just throw him in there. Stevie Wonder, did I say him? No.
Yeah.
I did?
Mm-hmm. Well, you worked with them.
Well, that's right. I love D'Angelo. I really like CeeLo, CeeLo Green. And there's a lot of lists. Nina Simone, Bruce Springsteen, Simon and Garfunkel, Pink Floyd, all those cats. You know, white, black, it doesn't matter. You know, I'm working on having a universal sound.
What advice would you give to budding independent artists?
Be yourself first. Learn how to be yourself. Learn how to get in tune with the almighty power that's, you know, everywhere, and then you know, and then you'll become the greatest.
And what are some future projects that you're working on? And where do you want to see yourself in the future?
I have a great song that came to me. It's called Love Is Spoken. And I'm doing several different versions of that song, so check for that. There's a music video out, Love Is Spoken, Khari Lemuel. And I'm going to do a breakup and a makeup album. and I want to provide a healing experience for the breakup couples and for the makeup couples, and love all around.
Well, thank you very much. And this is Christina Armstrong from 2CN News.
Stop walking around here unprepared. Stop being scared. Stop doing all the crazy things you do. That ain't you. Stop wasting precious time you have complaining about your circumstance, believing that you're what you're going through. That ain't you. Don't you remember who you are? Don't you remember? And even after all this time, please tell me why you don't know what you're here to do. Did you know that when I made you, you are pure love? Did you know that when I made you, you were whole? Did you know that you are born of pure divinity? A true mystery to unfold. Fill your heart with love, let go of hate. Focus your mind and concentrate. Create yourself and start your life anew. And I guarantee the moment that you do, you'll introduce yourself to you.